Alcatraz, the Rock, stood as America's most formidable federal prison, an isolated fortress in the chilling waters of San Francisco Bay. Deemed escape-proof, its notorious reputation was built on powerful currents, frigid temperatures, and 1.5 miles of treacherous water to the mainland. In 1960, Frank Morris, a highly intelligent bank robber with a history of escape attempts, arrived at Alcatraz. He was soon joined by brothers John and Clarence Anglin, fellow bank robbers known for their own prior attempts to break free from other institutions. These three men would soon forge a desperate plan that defied the prison's legendary impregnability. Morris, known for his high IQ and meticulous planning, quickly recognized the prison's vulnerabilities, identifying a disused utility corridor behind their cells. The four conspirators, Morris, the Anglins, and Allen West, began to meticulously collect discarded tools, spoons, and a small stolen motor. Over several months, they painstakingly chipped away at the damp, decaying concrete around the ventilation shafts in their cells, primarily using a sharpened spoon. The noise of their covert digging was ingeniously masked by the loud music played during music hour and by Morris playing an accordion. To maintain the illusion of their presence during nightly counts, they fashioned elaborate dummy heads from soap, toilet paper, paint, and real human hair. On the night of June 11, 1962, the meticulously planned escape was put into action. With the guards conducting their regular patrols, Morris and the Anglin brothers slipped through the now widened vents in their cells. Their dummy heads, strategically placed on their bunks, fooled the unsuspecting guards during their hourly rounds. Navigating the dark, cramped utility corridor behind their cells, they ascended a maze of pipes to the cell block's roof. Allen West, however, struggled with his opening and was ultimately left behind, unable to join the escape. Once on the roof, exposed to the biting wind and the vast expanse of the night sky, the trio worked quickly. They meticulously inflated their homemade raft, a precarious vessel constructed from more than 50 stolen raincoats, sealed with heat from steam pipes. With a crude wooden paddle and life vests also fashioned from raincoats, they were ready to face the unforgiving San Francisco Bay. They descended a drain pipe to the water's edge on the northeast side of the island, a risky maneuver in the dark and strong currents. At approximately 12 a.m. on June 12, 1962, they launched their raft into the frigid, churning waters, disappearing into the vast darkness. The following morning, the elaborate ruse was discovered during the routine 7:15 a.m. count. A massive manhunt was immediately launched, involving the FBI, Coast Guard, and local law enforcement, scouring the bay and surrounding areas. In the subsequent days, fragments of the raft, a makeshift paddle, and a waterproof bag containing personal effects were found in the bay. The official stance of the FBI and U.S. Marshal Service maintains that the men likely drowned in the bay's unforgiving waters. However, with no bodies ever recovered, the disappearance of Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers remains one of history's most enduring and captivating unsolved mysteries.